Last week on Randy Jackson Presents America's Best Dance Crew, our 9 remaining crews rocked the moves from the hottest music videos.
In your face!
Super Crew, Fanny Pack, and Supreme Soul glided through.
There it is, on your TV set.
While Fresh Select, So Real Crew, and Acid towered above the competition. Extreme Dance Force got back in their groove.
Y'all just killed this.
Y'all ready to get loose?
But Boogie Bots and Sass Times 7 had the fewest votes and had to fight to stay in the game.
Just gotta come harder this week.
Sass brought the slick and sexy moves, but Boogie Bots shook the stage, took the win, and left Sass Times 7 shattered.
At least we went out with a bang.
Tonight, 8 crews remain, all hunting for the $100,000 grand prize and a chance to be
Game time!
America's Best Dance Crew. I'm Mario Lopez, and right now I am joined on stage by the 8 crews still competing to be America's Best Dance Crew, and they are Boogie Bots, Acid, Extreme Dance Force, Supreme Soul, Fanny Pack, Fresh Select, So Real Crew, and Super Crew. After last week's show, you at home voted and the results are in. During the show, I'm going to reveal the top 4 crews with the most votes who will advance to next week, and the bottom 4 crews with the least votes, one of which is going home tonight. Okay. Let's start with Acid and Supreme Soul. One crew is in the top 4 and has a guaranteed spot on next week's show. The other could face elimination. Acid. Last week, the judges were split on your performance. Shane called you perfect, but Lil Mama thought y'all needed to relax. Supreme Soul, Lil Mama felt you could have brought more swerve, but JC was impressed by your intricate moves, and Shane said you ripped it 100%. Which crew will survive to the next round, and which crew could get knocked out? The first crew to definitely advance to next week's show is Acid. Congratulations, you're moving on. That means Supreme Soul, you're in the bottom 4 and could be sent home tonight. All right, our first saved crew, Acid, is gonna jumpstart the Rock the Title Challenge. Now, each crew was given a hit song in the difficult task of creating a routine that features a unique physical transformation inspired by the title. Well, let's see what happened when Layla Kaylee gave the crews their missions.
Last season, some of our crews pulled off the most astonishing transformations on stage.
Whether they became a car, defied gravity, or just took us for a ride, we were so impressed with their creativity, we decided to dedicate an entire episode to these optical illusions.
This week is the Rock the Title Challenge, where you must physically transform to visually illustrate the title of your song.
This season, Acid has been on a roll.
Y'all intro was hot. Y'all exit was hot.
How will they top perfection coming into this week's challenge?
Acid, here is your challenge.
We have Roll by Flow Rider.
How are you guys gonna roll?
Like a couple of us can tumble, so maybe it has something to do with that.
It made it more challenging because we had to cover a lot of items.
We had bowling pins.
Wait, you roll!
We had log rolls. We also had the human ball.
I'm fine.
Normally we do a lot of choreography, so rehearsal today was pretty difficult.
I definitely feel like we're very far behind at this point.
This is not working.
So we've got some rush work to do.
This is not easy at all.
Can these Motor City Movers take on a new role? Performing to a Master Mix of Flow Riders role featuring Sean Kingston. Here is Acid.
Go gamble with it, show me I'm the man. Rose, gal, I won't try you with tulips. I'm cupping rosé, all my chickens hard as Hooters. I'm Mandalay Bay, double Agio abuser. My paper don't amuse you, then you haven't seen my. Oh. Click, I'm no loser. Oh. Gamble with it, show me I'm the man. Shake it on the floor like dice, on your heart. Let me see that ass. With it, show me I'm the man. Shake it on the floor like dice, pon your hand. Let me see that ass roll.
Okay. I saw some rolling out of acid right there. Well, as always, I got to check in with our world-class judges. Mr. Shane Sparks, what you think?
Good job, ladies and gentlemen. Look, y'all only needed to do like one thing to show that y'all was doing something real. Y'all gave me 3 different rolls that was beautiful, the barrel roll and the toss-up roll, and then y'all doing this, and then your boy got roll cut in his head. How hot is that? Let me see that one more time. Let me see that one more time. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. I wish I would have did the bowling one, though. That was pretty sick, though. But good job, excellent.
Lil Mama.
I'm gonna have to disagree because that was sloppy. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all was breaking. Oh, in other terms, y'all was going really hard, but it was sloppy. You guys were getting into like a line formation, which is a preparation for a drop. And it was like some of the girls were like really focused on being in the right position, that your movements was like out of sync. It didn't flow with the rest of the group. And then you fell. And when you got back up, it was like, you were still trying to pick it up. Don't ever let anybody know where you are in your performance or what you're about to do. Just do it. You know what I mean? I want to go into a slow-mo because y'all did complete your task. You did a human roll. The 2 girls, y'all did a human roll in like the middle of y'all performance. Y'all peeled out and y'all did a human roll. That was cool. I like the way y'all hopped up and finished doing the choreography, but that was sloppy. I don't care what nobody say. I'm sorry. That was, no.
Okay, Lil Mama. JC.
I was looking at this.
It was slappy.
Okay.
Feisty Mama tonight.
I'm saying, ready to get on. No, I will say that it was a good routine. Again, you guys are always high energy. Her point is it wasn't as clean as maybe it could be because there was a lot of fast stuff and it is hard to keep it clean. When I see Tristan doing a high kick in the front and not all the kicks are on the same level, you guys have to get it on the same level in order for it to be tight. You want to be precise. You want to make an impact with just that. So I agree with Little Mama a little bit that it wasn't as clean as it could be, but I also agree with Shane that it's inspiring the energy that you guys give, but you got to tighten up because we want to see you later down the road.
Okay. If you want Acid to roll closer to victory, you can vote at the end of the show by calling 1-877-RJ-CREW-1 or text 1 to the number 22444. And remember, voting only stays open for a few hours, so get your votes in right away. Thank you, guys. When we come back, one more crew will land a spot on the next episode, and another crew's dreams could come crashing down. It's all coming up on America's Best Dance Crew.
Little Mama said it wasn't as clean as she had hoped for it to be, but I mean, we got out there and we got grimy. We were dirty, you know what I'm saying? Represent Sean Kingston. So, it is what it is. We're still happy with our performance.
America's Best Dance Crew. That's DJ Rashida waxing poetic on the turntables. The Rock the Title Challenge is in full effect as our crews are turning out tight transformations inspired by titles from the hottest songs. 6 crews are on stage with me, and I'm about to reveal more results of America's Vote. Let's go to Fresh Select and So Real Crew. One of you is in the top 4 and will advance to the next show. The other one is in the bottom 4, and your destiny hangs in the balance. Fresh Select. Last week, Lil Mama said your crew looked stunning, and Shane said Mark made the perfect Chris Brown. But JC said your performance was rough. So Real Crew. JC named you guys the cleanest crew on the show. But Shane felt your tricks were sloppy. Lil Mama thought your rhythm was off. Which crew is still in the running for the grand prize, and which crew could be running out of time? The crew that will definitely be back next week is... So Real Crew. You're safe for now, and that means Fresh Select, you're in the bottom 4 and could possibly get cut tonight. All right. It's time for So Real Crew to take on the Rock the Title Challenge. Let's see how they got prepared.
Last week, So Real received their toughest criticism to date.
The tricks are what was bothering me. The little windmill type thing, it was kind of sloppy.
Now, can they slither their way back to the top?
So Real Crew, here is your challenge.
Snake by R. Kelly.
The title of our song is Snake, so we have to, form a snake.
We tried a lot of ideas today, some good, a lot of them bad.
This is a lot harder than we thought.
We tried the Medusa head, it just looked lame.
Why don't we create one big snake?
It's just horrible. It's very disappointing when you think you have a great idea, but when you do it, it sucks.
We're only as good as our last performance. We have to really stay consistent in order to stay in this competition. 7 people, 1 snake. Not easy.
Can they transform into a snake and charm the voters at home? Perform into a master mix of R. Kelly's Snake, it's So Real Crew.
Yeah. Hey, yo, can y'all hear me out there? All right. Now, this is what I want to see. I want to see all of the ladies lined up right here. Now. Like that. Like that. I want to see you move your body like a snake. Move your body like a snake, ma. Like that. Shake it till it wanna break, ma. Like that. Don't hold back, let it go now. Like that. Let your money make a drop now. Like that. Like 2 gorillas in a jungle making love.
So Real Crew, thank you. We're slithering all over the place. JC.
You know what? I have to say, it started a little slow, but with that being said, you guys really captured my imagination by the end. Like, the beginning started a little slow, but by the end, I was there fully. I want to talk about a slow-mo right now. Because, again, the snake thing is fun. You guys came out of the baskets, but this is cool. Andrew was the snake, and it's like the girls were like the sexy little snake wranglers. They're pulling him back. Like, it's old school, like pulling the rope or whatever, but he's like gliding across the floor. So it's nice, man. And again, you guys were really in character.
I liked everything y'all did from beginning to end. Sometimes you have to start off a little slow just so you can hit them with a bang at the end. You know what I mean? Y'all told a story. Look, y'all never left the snake concept. That's what was so sick about it. When he did a snake, I call it like a snake moonwalk. That's what it looked like he was doing. I was like, that's cold. Okay, Brian, when you did the snake, with the hand thing, when you're going through his body, sick, so creative. It was one more thing, the snake touch. All the tutting that y'all did using only snake movement, all that stuff was beautiful, and that's exactly how when you get a task, that's how you capitalize on it. It was nice.
Well, mama.
I'm gonna have y'all rhythm was really, really on this week. Last week, I'm like, first of all, I'm not a hater, so I don't want y'all to get that in y'all brain for a second. Y'all killed it this week. Y'all definitely turned it up. One of my favorite parts was when y'all took y'all hoodies and y'all was like moving y'all bodies in the hoodies. That was sick. I'm telling y'all, keep moving like that and y'all gonna go to the top. Trust me.
Very clever crew. Hey, if you were hypnotized by So Real Crew's charm, make sure to vote by calling 1-877-RJ-CREW-2 or text 2 to the number 22444. Remember, voting opens at the end of the show. Thank you, So Real Crew. Now let's jump to the Crew Garage where Layla Kaylee's got all the backstage action. Layla.
Thank you, Mario. Let me grab So Real Crew as they come up stage here. Come on, guys. Hello, guys. How you doing? All right, coming in here. Where's Mark? Where you at?
I'm right here.
All right, come on in. Now, I know so far you guys have stayed out of the bottom. Why do you think America is keeping you in the game?
So far, we want to thank everybody for all the support. As far as why we're made it this far, it's because of my group, my family. We think together, we think alike, we're unique, we're a family. And without them, none of this would be possible.
So real, and that's real.
All right, guys, well, thank you. Come on with me over here. Now, remaining crews are holding their breath as they wait to learn how you at home voted. When we come back, one crew will sail on to the next show, and the other will sink to the bottom four. It's all next on Randy Jackson Presents America's Best Dance Crew.
I'm Mario Lopez, and I'm joined on stage by 4 crews anxiously awaiting their fate, and I'm about to reveal more results of America's vote. Let's go to Fanny Pack and Super Crew. One of you is sitting pretty in the top 4. The other crew is teetering on the edge and could fall out of the competition. Fanny Pack. 2 weeks ago, you were almost out the door, but last week, you shot up in boats and the judges praised your creativity. Did America strike you back down? Super Crew, you spawned an argument last week. JC said he needed more dancing from your crew, but Shane defended you guys saying you smashed it and that breaking is dancing. Which crew will be stepping into the top 4? And which crew might be stepping off our stage forever? The crew that has a guaranteed spot on next week's show is... Super Crew. Congratulations, you guys are back next week. That means Fanny Pack, your crew is in the bottom 4 and may be up for elimination. All right, Super Crew's been flying high in votes, so let's see how they prepared for takeoff with their Rock the Title challenge.
Last week, Super Crew left the judges split.
There wasn't a lot of dancing.
Breakdancing, that is dancing to us in the breakdance world.
Whose advice will they follow coming into this week's challenge?
Super Crew, here is your challenge.
We fly high, Jim.
We already fly high, so the challenge for us is how are we gonna fly higher?
One of the first ideas was a dirty dancing idea, because they kind of flew high.
That was whack. Normally, people can't really fly, so that's kind of hard.
We tried the bellycopter.
We need to go higher, man.
We're trying to make an airplane right now, but it's really difficult because we actually have to make our legs into wings and we have to move from side to side.
We're not sure how many times we're gonna take flight, but we know that we're gonna be flying all over the stage.
What? How high will they fly? Performing to a master mix of Jim Jones's We Fly High, it's Super Crew. Super Crew. What? Shane, were they fly?
Oh my God! Okay, there's so many things that I want to show. There's so many things everybody need to see one more time, but it's one that I want to pull out. Yo, Ben, when you did your flares, your like sky flares, well, I'm not sure what you call them, but that was incredible. When y'all, I needed to just share a slow motion of that so everybody can understand what I'm talking about. Air flares, nobody has done it on the show yet. Look at. Okay, and do not, I don't know what happened, but they threw you probably at least 100 feet in the air. I don't understand
He got up there like
it
2
looked like he was
stories.
about to fly for real. There's so many things I could talk about. I just know that y'all was flying today, and it was beautiful, and y'all represented one more time for the Breakers. Yeah!
Little mama.
I just want to say that I feel sorry for a lot of the other crews because the only dance step that y'all did was, and y'all killed it. Y'all took y'all challenge. No, seriously, you gotta really pay attention because y'all took y'all challenge and used it to its highest potential. Y'all became Superman. We fly high. What human do you know can fly higher than Superman? You feel me? And that's hot right there. All of y'all tricks was on point, and that's what made y'all show. Y'all didn't do no dance moves, but those tricks was crazy. I'm telling you, y'all gonna have the kids going crazy right now. For real.
JC.
You know what? I was actually really surprised because but from hearing what you guys were saying, I actually think I was expecting a trick off the top, and you actually did choreography off the top, which kind of shut me up a little bit. I'm not saying they were the hardest steps in the world, but the fact is that you put it in my face. I respect that, so I'll take that. The other thing I'll say is, Shane touched it a little bit. I actually wanted to see it in slow-mo because I do want to see how high you got. When he got thrown in the air, I want to see actually how high he went because I thought he was going to touch the lights. It looks like he about to touch the lights. I mean, that's crazy. If there was a camera up there, you might have scratched it. And
I thought they were going to catch him, and then they all backed out. And he had to land on his own.
Nah, he looks heavy, man. He looks heavy. And you know what was fun for me as well? You guys actually used, I know a couple groups have used props so far, like the radio. The ballin' thing was fun. It was very unexpected because everyone was singing
that they made it rain.
Ballin'!
Made it rain.
That was fun. That was fun.
Talk about the airplane. Talk about the airplane at the end.
You can't talk about everything.
All right.
I know.
Well, listen, if you thought Super Crew hit new heights, vote for them later on by calling 1-877-RJ-CREW-3 or text 3 to the number 22444. Thank you, Super Crew. Hey, if you want to catch behind-the-scenes video of rehearsals, hour-by-hour updates on all the crews, and much, much more, head over to dancecrew.mtv.com. When we come back, Boogie Bots or Extreme Dance Force will nab the last spot in the top 4 and blast the stage. The other crew could be going home. Stay locked. America's Best Dance Crew.
I hit the air flares. Son, Mom, I hope you're proud of me. I hit the air flares, Mom. I hit the air flares.
I flew in the air.
Mom, Ben hit the air flares.
Mom, Ben hit the air
I
flares.
hit the air flares. I was having trouble all day doing them, man. I'm so glad they came out. You know this. You know this.
Down, get down. Baby, we do it together. Turn this party on. Move your body like a snake, man.
I'm Mario Lopez, and this is America's Best Dance Crew, and we are in the middle of our Rock the Title Challenge, where each crew has taken the title of a hit song and used it to paint a picture on stage. Right now, I'm going to reveal more results of America's vote. Boogie Bots and Extreme Dance Force, there's only room for one more in the top 4. The other crew is in the bottom 4 and could be checking out tonight. Boogie Bots. Last week, you guys were heartbeats away from going home, but your booty-shaking performance saved you. Was it good enough to shake you into the top 4? Extreme Dance Force, you guys narrowly avoided the bottom 2 last week, and the judges praised your performance, saying you finally got loose. Which crew is jumping to higher ground, and which crew is sliding deeper into trouble? The last crew in the top 4 that will be back next week is... Boogie Bots. Congratulations, guys. You made a huge comeback. That means Extreme Dance Force, your crew is in the line of fire and could be taken out tonight. All right. Boogie Bots gets an extra life from America, and now we're going to be trying to hit the high score with the Rock the Title Challenge. Let's check it out.
Last week, Boogie Bots had to battle to stay in the competition.
The crew that will advance. Boogie Bots!
This week, they'll have to come stronger to stay in the game.
Here is your challenge.
Game over.
Lil Flip. Lil Flip.
Do you guys know this song?
No.
This week we have Game Over by Lil Flip. We thought we'd make Boogie Bots the video game. You know, we don't know what kind of game it is yet, so we had a lot of ideas.
Ow! We can do old school games, fighting games, racing games.
One of our ideas was all of us were gonna come in and become a transformer. We'd each be different parts of one big robot.
We were trying to get one person maybe being the joystick and then other people trying to actually dance out the video game. We made some good progress, but it's going to be really difficult to see if we can make this arcade game come to life.
Game over! Can they bring the video game to life and get to the next level? Dancing to a master mix of Lil Flip's Game Over. Here is Boogie Bots.
Houston Rockets. 8 misses when I usually drop it. I got the streets on lock. I like my beats with knock. You know my
Boogie Bots. You know, for a second there, I thought I was taken back to like the Miss Pac-Man days, right?
Yeah.
Okay, JC?
You know what? I definitely think that you guys got the concept of a video game down. So, I mean, that you definitely mastered what the challenge was, because it seemed like every section was a video game that we all knew. You know, Miguel, you were holding the controller, so you set the precedent from the top. You got to control your boys and everything like that. And I want to say one of the things that I caught, and I don't know if everybody caught, was one of you guys over here did one of those like Street Fighter like punches in the air. Yeah. That was hot. I was like, don't sleep on that, because everything with you guys is so robotic.
Was he Honda?
But yeah, man, he busted like one of that. That's part of my childhood. So like, it was a lot of fun. Thanks, man.
Mama.
You guys definitely brought me back to the audition series. Like, the first time I ever seen y'all did y'all thing. Y'all really impressed me. And then it started to fall down. But tonight, y'all had to just like come out and let people know what y'all about. The Boogie Bots, that was crazy. Y'all made a robot at the end of something? That was crazy. Like, not only that robot was crazy, but I want to get into another slow-mo. I think Jozar and Ryan, y'all did flips like back to back. It was a layout and then it was a backflip back to back. It was like crazy. Y'all crew, keep working hard, kids. You're gonna be big. You're gonna go big and hard.
Shane.
You know what? I think this is the first time y'all actually lived up to y'all name. I've been telling y'all that the whole show. Y'all came out, y'all did Transformer stuff after my own heart because I love Transformers. Beautiful. Y'all choreography was on, and the song y'all got was so hard, and y'all brought that song to life. Everything y'all did was hot. The outfits was hot. The lights dropping down, using the little strobe like that. Everything was hot. It was bomb. Y'all took it to another level. Good job.
Hey, if you want their game to continue, make sure to vote for Boogie Bots at the end of the show by calling 1-877-RJ-CREW-4 or text 4 to the number 22444. Thank you, Boogie Bots. Layla Kaylee's got the scoop backstage. Let's see what's going down in the crew garage. Layla.
Thank you, Mario. Let me wrangle Boogie Bots here as they come off stage. Come on, guys. Come on down. What's up? Hey, Miguel. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. Get in, guys.
Am I supposed to be on this side?
You can be on whatever side you want. Now, you guys were almost out the door last week, but the voters kept you safe tonight. What are you going to do to keep the fans by your side?
You know, we're going to keep living up to our name. We're going to keep entertaining, keep performing how America loves us to perform, you know. Keep it fresh. And, you know, Transformers, Boogie Bots, that's what we do. Keep everyone guessing, you know.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Now, when we come back, we'll line up the bottom 4 crews. 2 will be spared. The other 2 will head into battle. This is Randy Jackson presents America's Best Dance Crew.
We are back on America's Best Dance Crew, and the stakes are high. I'm joined on stage by the bottom 4 crews. Fresh Select, Fanny Pack, Supreme Soul, and Extreme Dance Force. 2 of these crews have dodged the bullet this time and will move on to next week's show. The other 2 crews receive the least amount of America's votes and will go head-to-head in an all-or-nothing face-off. I have the results in my hand. Fresh Select. Last week, the judges thought you were sexy and you ripped it to Chris Brown. But do the viewers at home want to kiss you goodbye? Fanny Pack. Judges love your originality, but last week they said you were a little bit sloppy and your breaking moves were off. Do the voters at home agree? Supreme Soul. You've had a roller coaster ride on the show, but last week you were on the upswing and the judges were impressed. Does America want to drop you again? Extreme Dance Force. You were in the bottom 3 last week, but the judges thought you faced the challenge and killed it. Was it enough to keep you safe? The first crew in the bottom 2 that will face elimination tonight is... Extreme Dance Force. Sorry, fellas, you slipped into the bottom 2, and whether you stay or go depends on your performance tonight. So head on backstage, please, and get ready. Okay. Fresh Select, Fanny Pack, Supreme Soul. 2 of you will live on. The other will be going up against Extreme Dance Force in an all-out battle for survival. The other crew in the bottom 2 that will face elimination is... Fresh Select. Sorry, guys, you could be headed home, and it all depends on your performance tonight. So please, head on backstage and get ready. All right. Well, as for Fanny Pack and Supreme Soul, congratulations. You guys skirted by. You're going to be back next week. Let's see how Fanny Pack got ready for the Rock the Title Challenge.
Last week, Fanny Pack stepped out of their 80s style and rocked a modern routine.
I like this crew, for real. Now shut it down.
Will this week's challenge push them even further out of their comfort zone?
Fanny Pack, here is your challenge.
Toy Soldier by Britney Spears.
The challenge this week is to create an optical illusion of the toy soldier.
All right, young maggots, let's get down to business. Button up! Go, go, go! Knees up, knees up! Get under there! Knees up! Get your feet up!
Linda's really mean.
We played with a few things today.
The big problem was just nothing really looked like a toy soldier to us.
So, should we try the Russian soldier now?
Whoa, this hurts my knees! It really hurts my knees.
It didn't feel right that time. It was like a pop and it started burning. My knees are killing me.
I really can't do that, guys. We've been in the bottom 2 already, and I just really hope that I don't let my crew down.
Can they become soldiers and fight their way up in the rankings? Performing to a master mix of Toy Soldier by Britney Spears, here is Fanny Pack.
New York.
Fanny pack. Oh, they started off like G.I. Joe with the little thing. What'd you think, little mama?
I really like this group because your choreography is always tight, and with taking this task on, you guys like really impressed me because I felt like I was in a toy store and you guys were on the shelf inside of your boots, which was connected to the package, and then you like broke loose. So that was like a really edgy thing to do to let us know that you guys were toy soldiers, and you know, everything else was good too, but you know.
JC?
This is what I think. Always, you guys are always visually stunning. Like, you just have a look and a thing about you that when you step on stage, it stands out, I would say, from maybe a lot of the other groups. That's one of your strengths. I'll say this. The prop that you guys chose, a lot of people have props and they hold it for a few seconds, and I talked about it earlier, but this is a really hard prop to dance with. Yeah. Your feet are locked up, and you guys actually danced the first maybe 10 or 15 seconds with your feet locked up, and it danced well. So that surprised me. So that was really cool. I want to go into a slow-mo real quick, though. This is pretty creative. You guys actually turned the girls into machine guns, and you're using them as the machine guns, using them as the big, like...
She's an Uzi. Yeah, the girl was an Uzi. He was like Rambo right there.
Exactly. And you know what, Glinda, you're a heck of a drill sergeant, I must say. I mean, you're mean, man. I mean, these are your people, and you just blew them up, actually. Like, threw a grenade at your friends. Friendly fire, scary.
Violent pack. Shane.
Did Fanny Pack get hyphy up there a little bit? I was like, okay. I liked a lot of stuff y'all did. Y'all came correct. To me, y'all might not like this, but to me, y'all like the underdogs. But I like the underdogs because the underdogs work hard. They never get comfortable. They never relax. Everything y'all did up there was executed well. I like the whole Army thing. I love the fact that the Army girls got sexy on me. They're gonna open their shirts for me. What? Y'all crazy. But it was good. Y'all choreography is always hot. The way y'all use the props is very good. So y'all are the ones to watch. Good job.
If you want Fanny Pack to soldier on, vote by calling 1-877-RJ-CREW-5 or text 5 to the number 22444. Voting lines open at the end of the shows. Thank you, guys. Well, when we come back, our last save crew, Supreme Soul, will throw down to boost their votes. Then it's battle time. One crew will rise, the other will watch their dreams fall down alongside their banner. This is America's Best Dance Crew. Welcome back to America's Best Dance Crew. I'm Mario Lopez, and the competition is getting serious. We've been rolling through our Rock the Title Challenge, where our crews have created blazing performances inspired by hit song titles. We're moments away from the elimination, but first, it's our final saved crew, Supreme Soul's turn to rock the title. See how they got ready to take it to another level.
After an up and down start to the competition, last week Supreme Soul rocked the stage.
Y'all just ripped the show for me.
This week they're looking to take it to the next level.
Supreme Soul, here is your challenge.
Oh, what? Elevator by Flo Rida.
We actually broke the elevator at the hotel.
Yeah, that's funny.
Going up.
Our challenge this week is to actually create an elevator.
The hard part is having the illusion of someone either going up or down the elevator.
One of my ideas was to actually bring a sheet
you could hide someone, and as it goes down, they kind of disappear.
I don't like this idea.
We tried to have the illusion of opening and closing the door.
Our style is really precise and intricate. But trying to transition ourselves into this illusion is getting really messy.
I am kind of nervous about creating the illusion of an elevator, because how can you possibly do that?
Can they ride an elevator all the way to the top? Performing to a master mix of Elevator by Flow Rider featuring Timbaland. This is Supreme Soul. Thank you, Supreme. I saw that elevator drop there. Okay. Lil Mama, they rise up.
That performance, that definitely blew us away. But like right now, I'm not excited because I was just thinking. Y'all had me thinking every second. And I just want to say that you guys used the stage and your props very well. When you first began, like with the brooms, with the suitcases, with the luggage cart, everything was just so in sync. And every time you form like
No pun intended.
No pun intended at all.
Yeah.
Every time you did the elevator, like 1 second, your name Kevin, right? Antoine. I'm sorry, Antoine. You were like you was in the middle, and they did like a cross. 1 minute you was doing one piece of choreography, and as soon as they crossed, you was doing something else, and it really caught my attention. That was great. Another thing that was like so detailed that you guys did was I would have to say like a peel off. Right. You see that? Very detailed. And you guys all did the same thing. You peeled out, and everybody just went into the same position. It was so precise and detailed. That was hot.
Thank you, Shane.
You know what? What I like about y'all, like this whole concept is like really, really clever. And to like talk a little bit about that little ripple thing y'all did, it's certain things that people do to make a certain situation happen. And the fact that y'all did that little ripple just to do something as simple as grab a bag, that was really clever of y'all. I love that. I will say, work on the choreography a little bit more. It was great, and y'all did your thing, but it didn't really blow me away choreography-wise. But the concept, visually, it was off the hook. What y'all wearing, it was perfect.
I think it was amazing.
JC.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with Little Mama. You guys use the stage well. The one thing I'll say about this that I've noticed now, we're on the third week or whatever, you guys are highlighting a different person each week, and I've noticed that. You guys are really, and I will say this, because you guys have come across as maybe a little bit cocky, but that's very unselfish of each one of you, is to allow each one of you to shine. So I respect that quite a bit. I do. I like the concept. You're obviously the businessman. Everybody's catering to your needs at the hotel and everything like that. And the elevator, it might have been just a little bit generic, but the fact that you actually climbed up the levels and went down quite a few levels made it a little bit different. But I would say next time, try and be just a little bit more unique.
I also want to say that the music was really slow, but you guys still lived up to it. It was really slow. I understand what they're saying about the choreography. I think it was the music. You guys, y'all killed it. And I'm sorry for calling you Kevin, all right, Antoine? I'm sorry about that, baby. Yeah.
I thought they were very clever. All right. If you want to keep the door open for Supreme Soul, then send their votes higher by calling 1-877-RJ-CREW-6 or text 6 to the number 22444. Thank you, guys. Well, now we've seen all 6 saved crews perform an inch closer to the $100,000 grand prize. Layla Cayley is backstage with the bottom 2 crews. Layla.
Thank you, Mario. I am here with Extreme Dance Force and and Fresh Select, who both received the fewest votes and are preparing for a dramatic showdown. Now, JC, last week Extreme Dance Force was in the bottom 3. Now you've slipped into the bottom 2. How can you pull yourselves back out now?
You know what? We're just gonna go out there and we're gonna have a lot of fun, and we're gonna forget about this being a competition, and we're gonna do what we know how to do, and that's just entertain. And I mean, there's a lot of great crews here. These guys are amazing. They're great friends now, and we're just gonna have fun.
All right, fantastic. Now, Fresh Select, Blau, you've never been up against the wall like this before. How confident are you guys?
You know what? It's pretty much up for grabs right now. We're both really good crews, you know, and you know, we're just both gonna bring it, you know, and it's just been a great experience. It's an honor to be here. You know, respect to all the crews that are here, and shout out to all our fans.
Fantastic. Well, thank you. Good luck to the both of you. It's Chicago versus Philly in a no-holds-barred face-off. One crew's time is up. When we return, I'm Randy Jackson presents what, you guys? America's Best Dance Crew.
We are back on America's Best Dance Crew, and the clock is ticking for these two crews. Fresh Select and Extreme Dance Force both got the least amount of votes from you at home, and the only thing that can save them from elimination is their performance right now. They're gonna dance back-to-back, and the judges have the power to keep only one crew alive. We flipped a coin backstage, and Fresh Select will rock the stage first. Let's see how they got prepared.
Last week, Fresh Select had trouble owning the stage.
Hit harder. The reason they wasn't feeling it because y'all wasn't killing it.
Now, can this Philly crew come together to represent the Dirty South?
Big things poppin'. This challenge is throwing us a curveball. The title of the song just says things, so that could be anything from detonators to cannons to popcorns in the microwave. You know, it's easier said than done.
Scratch it, toss it in the trash can.
This practice was more on the creative side, which caused a lot of clashing.
It's a little nerve-wracking with the 6 of us all having different ways of seeing things.
I feel like there's big communication problems in the crew right now.
Adjust yourself.
Throw a towel at me again. Huh? Throw another towel at me again.
We are a new crew. We came together for this competition. We're still trying to figure out how to work together.
So where exactly should we be? Personalities are clashing right now.
You know, we got to pull this thing together.
Can they pull together as a crew and make a big impression on the judges? Here to perform to a master mix of T.I.'s Big Things Poppin', it is Fresh Select. Fresh Select makes it pop. Now Extreme Dance Force is going to have to shake things up. Let's see how they got ready for their Rock the Title challenge.
Extreme Dance Force has had a rocky road through the competition.
That was whack.
After landing in the bottom 3 last week, it's make or break for the boys from the Burbs.
Extreme Dance Force, here is your challenge.
Earthquake by Tech 9. The song Earthquake by Tech 9 is very straight. This is a challenge for us because it's not our style.
We're from the Midwest, so we don't really know what an earthquake is like. As the smallest person in the crew, I'm always the guinea pig.
We tried a lot of things today. If we don't find something, I think we're gonna be in big trouble.
And in this morning's rehearsal, their troubles got worse.
Just feeling really sick right now, and I don't know, I hope I'll be able to perform.
Nick's extremely sick. He hasn't been getting any better. Unfortunately, without him, we can't pull it off.
They won't be able to do it without me, so I feel like I'm just like quitting on them.
Can Nick recover and help his team get back on steady ground, performing to a master mix of Tech Nine's Earthquake? Here's Extreme Dance Force.
Drop 6 feet, under 6 feet. The area where ordinary people can't sleep.
I'm back from the crowd, just nine hip-hop stylists fit. It's this drop counterfeit, rap clowns get rushed out.
Ladies make it shake, make it hot, but ain't too late to make the earthquake. Hard work and take you rarely make them pounce, pounce. All my people plenty won't you bounce, 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 bounce. Show my homies, all the players. We just quaking if you're hating, we don't give up, give up. All the ladies, all my haters. We just quaking if you're hating, we don't give up, give up.
Well, man, let's get this man a shirt. Let's bring Fresh Select back out here, please. Now, both of these crews left their hearts on the stage, and now the judges have the power to save only one. JC, why don't you talk about Fresh Select?
Guys, you know what? I like you guys. I've said it from the beginning. The one thing I will say is that you're a little bit sloppy, but you make up for it in energy and imagination. I want to go to a slow-mo. This is Big Things Poppin', and you guys actually made a cannon, and I think what Drew was the actual cannonball. That's a cannon there. You guys just did it from all angles. The one thing I found really interesting, one of your stunts is that Virgil actually hopped over Mark, so you went the smallest over the tallest, which is pretty impressive. So that was fun. The basketball was probably my favorite thing, where you guys actually blew up and then at the end exploded. So again, creativity was there. Again, the one thing I will say is you guys gotta clean up, man. You gotta clean up.
Okay, Shane, please tell us how you felt about Extreme Dance Force.
Extreme Dance Force? Yo, I think y'all did pretty good this time. The thing that I wasn't ready for was when Sergio did the two-hand 1990 type thing. I was not expecting that. That's like, y'all pulled that out of the box, so good job on that. Choreography-wise, yeah, right here, and the way you came up out of it, it was like I totally wasn't expecting that, because y'all like the pretty boys, and I wasn't expecting it. But it was good, though. But the thing that I want to tell y'all is, y'all got the concept down. It was like organized chaos a little bit. Sometimes it was like crazy, then y'all would just milk right back into something that would look like real hot. So I think y'all should have came a little harder, because y'all going up against a really strong group, but they should have came a little harder because y'all pretty strong right now too, you know what I mean? So it's really hard for me to, like, you know, say who my favorite is right now, but y'all got the concept, and good job.
In general, by the way, I thought the crews did a great job as far as rocking the titles and incorporating them into their acts.
Everybody, this reminded me of last season when everybody took their little thing and had to manipulate what we told them to do, and everybody came out really clever, and y'all did that today. I think every crew came out and surprised us. We wasn't expecting that today.
They did.
That was good.
Lil Mama, let's hear about both crews, please.
Yes, I first want to congratulate both of you guys for making it this far. Fresh Select for being an inspiration to young guys in Philly. Who, like, this is a state that is really known for violence. It's one of the most popular states. And you guys, for being from the suburbs and helping kids to understand that, you know what I mean, people can tell you that dance is not for you, it's not your thing, and you guys still went hard and made it this far. So I just say that I appreciate you both for that. Now, when it comes to performance, I think it's very clever, like JC mentioned, that Little O and Smart Mark are opposite in heights, but y'all always seem to work together. Like in every show, you guys work together, and that's real clever, actually. The illusion of a balloon getting filled up and popped at the end, that was hot also. I just wanted to point out those two key positive things. One thing about this crew that, like, sort of makes me be like, is the choreography. You know, you guys are like really simple with choreography. It's not sloppy, it's just simple. So if you guys do get saved tonight, try to like make it more complicated. Extreme Dance Force, you guys are usually tight. Tonight you just got too loose. You dig? Nah. I just want to say that it seemed like it was very chaotic because you guys were trying to give us earthquake back to back to back to back, and you didn't give us time to digest it. I think that if you would have take your time out and make it like here, choreography, earthquake here, we would have been able to accept it better. But you guys did complete your task, and good luck. Good luck to both crews. And yeah.
I'll say this. I think you guys took a risk at the end.
Yeah, they did take a risk. Pulling
They took a
down.
big risk at the end, and I respect that.
For pulling your shorts down, that was a risk. That was, you know, that is cool.
Went for it. All right. During the break, the judges will deliberate and choose which crew will taste victory, and the other will have to swallow their pride and take their final steps off our stage. This is America's Best Dance Crew. Welcome back to America's Best Dance Crew. It is the end of the line for one of these two crews. Fresh Select and Extreme Dance Force received the fewest votes from you at home, and they just battled with everything they've got. And now the judges can grant only one of them a life on our show. The other is gone forever. Fresh Select. JC said you were a little sloppy, but you made up for it with your creativity and imagination. Well, Mama said your choreography was too simple, but your illusions were hot. Extreme Dance Force. Shane was surprised by some of your break moves, but he said you should have come a little harder. Little Mama said you didn't give us time to digest your routine, but JC respected the big risk you took at the end. Which crew gets another shot at rocking the title of America's Best Dance Crew, and which crew's song has come to an end? The crew that will be back again and still has a chance at being crowned our champion is... Fresh Select. Congratulations, guys. We're going to see you next week. All right, gentlemen. Extreme Dance Force, I gotta tell you, you guys, really talented group of guys. You came with everything. You know, this is a tough competition this season. A lot of great crews. Unfortunately, America has let you go, but do you want to share any thoughts with everyone here?
Yeah, I just want to, say thank you to everyone. Thank you, God, for giving us this opportunity. Thank you, all of our families and friends. Everyone who might have doubted us, for pushing us harder to do our best to make it this far. Just thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone sitting in front of me. We love you all. Thank you, America.
Very nice. Well, good luck to you guys. As is our tradition, of course, it is time to take your final walk off our stage, and as you do, your banner must fall. All right, 7 crews remain, and now it's time to keep your favorite crew in the competition by voting. We'll give you the numbers to vote while we take a look back at tonight's performances. They escaped elimination tonight, but if you want to keep fresh select out of danger next week, you need to call 1-877-RJ-CREW-7 or text 7 to 22444. To vote for Supreme Soul, call 1-877-RJ-CREW-6 or text 6 to the number 22444. To vote for Fanny Pack, call 1-877-RJ-CREW-5 or text 5 to the number 22444. To vote for Boogie Bots, call 1-877-RJ-CREW-4 or text 4 to the number 22444. To vote for Super Crew, call 1-877-RJ-CREW-3 or text 3 to the number 22444. To vote for So Real Crew, call 1-877-RJ-CREW-2 or text 2 to the number 22444. To vote for Acid, call 1-877-RJ-CREW-1 or text 1 to the number 22444. Remember, standard rates apply. Voting brought to you by the new AT&T Your World Delivered. Calls are toll-free from landlines. And hey, you can also vote online if you go to dancecrew.mtv.com. Voting starts right now. You've got to jump on the voting because it's only open for a few hours up until Friday at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And tune in this Saturday, July 5th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern to catch America's Best Dance Crew Inside the Moves, a special encore of tonight's show with our cruise commentary right here on MTV. All right, now next week, our crews will face the Speed Up Challenge, where lightning-fast beats will lead to adrenaline-filled performances. I'm Mario Lopez. Good night.